Hi, how's it going? This is Lucky here. This is a journal that I decided to start. Um, I was never really good at kind of putting my thoughts into on on a paper. In terms of being able to because the way that I speak, I make a lot of I don't know. I'm very expressive in the way I speak, and I can write. I write poetry and all that kind of stuff, and it just I like to kind of express it out and hear it as well. And I'm a musician, so it kind of and also I was in theater, so I've kind of always been more of a speaker type. Which is kind of ironic because I've always suffered with social anxiety and depression, and so this journal is more of kind of in place of a written journal. And um, I decided to start this because I've been having some problems with my father's passing recently. In terms of coming to terms with with closure, those types of things, and so yeah, this is something I kind of thought I would do. Um, I'm doing this more for man. I really wish there was somebody that would have told me about um, depression and anxiety back when I was going through it. I wish I had been educated in it, and obviously, that's easy to say in hindsight and all that stuff. But excuse me. But I decided to start this journal because I thought maybe if somebody else could learn from my mistakes, I'm not trying to say that you won't go through them. I mean, I think for me at least, I'm one of those people that has to learn through experiences, the weight of things, the weight of a life. I had to kind of understand that through the death of people passing around me, and it's just a natural thing that happens, in life. Um, but having depression on top of it adds a couple complications, in terms of how fast you get through it, um, how you react to it, and I've been very blessed to have people around me who are around me right now, and so yeah, this is more of just a quick little update video that I'll upload every day, not every day, but at least Monday through Friday, and you can comment, do anything you'd like, listen, don't listen, you know. But like I said, I really wish I would have known more about the people around me because you start to realize once you talk to more and more people, um, excuse me, that you that you start to realize how similar you are, even though you may have come from completely different backgrounds, or that that these people that are so happy, they seem so happy and genuine, and not saying that they're not genuine, but not they seem genuine, but inside they're actually sad and they're trying to go through stuff. And I'm very much the same way because outwardly I seem very nice and very outgoing, and it seems like I have a lot of control over my situation, but I have that's a lot further from the truth. In a lot of cases, I'm typically I have very weak self control, and yeah, so you know, I might not I might not be able to write all of my feelings down, and just looking at it on a paper, and although it has helped me, I have written in the past, and I'll look at a journal and I'll feel like, wow, that's so crazy to think that I was going through that heavy of depression or that heavy of existentialism at that point. Um, of an sorry existential crisis, and it kind of opened my eyes, and I was like, you know what, you know people I feel like if you live in the same situation I do in America, where we have this booming of depression happening. I think, and granted, I don't know if it. I'm sure it's declined since the earlier years when there wasn't as much education about it, and not not therapy and all those things. Uh, don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure exactly what it is. But you know, it's different when there's actual people around you, or people that you admire, or people that um, just people that you see every day that are going through this struggle every day, or at least on a regular basis, and in whatever form that may be. And so, yeah, so this is my journal. I think I'm just, I think I'm a little too lazy to kind of figure out the name right now. But for right now, I'm just gonna call it Lucky's Journal. And actually, I think maybe, maybe to be more honest about it, it'll be Lucky's Depression Journal, and it'll just be a journal of things that I'm thinking about. I went to college to and to do philosophy, and I dropped out. I went through a heavy mental breakdown kind of thing, and not nearly as heavy as the one that I had in 2011, which is maybe someday I'll talk about a little bit more as journals go on, because there's only so much time in each journal. But um, excuse me. But yeah, I think there's just to kind of close this up, because I'm reaching pretty close to the time I want to stop at. But just to kind of leave off on one thing, um, I hope that this journal just touches at least one person. That's all. That's all I really want, because I'm starting to realize that just one person can change your whole life. And if that one person isn't alive to change somebody else's life out there, like these many people have in my life that I wasn't expecting to until I started opening up more, um, that then maybe the world would be a better place. And I'm not too sure. That may be idealistic, and actually totally is. um, but I think if you don't even try, it's not it'll never happen. So why not why not go down swinging, in a sense, rather than not trying? And that's kind of my deal, because not trying was was a big part of my depression and social anxiety issues. So that's what led to a lot of them. So with that, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I'm excited about this series. Have a good day, guys.